I'm not that dude, I'm not that guy. You acting fool, I said that 5. I'm not that cool, don't let shit slide. You got that 2, I put that 9. Got that voodoo on my mind.
Not yet, yo.
Bring it up a little bit.
Welcome back to the Beatzz and Brown Show.
Episode 12, baby.
Episode 12.
We back in it again.
You've gotten very far.
Hell yeah.
We're going to talk about a couple things today. We're going to talk about a movie that we're making. 2. And I'm about to tell him about it because he doesn't really know that much about it.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about it. So I'm just as clueless as you guys.
2, we're going to talk about hair.
Yeah.
And society.
Ironically.
And also, I just thought of something else to talk about, which is experiences with betrayal and old friends. Because that is something that I experienced something with that this week. So let's start off with this movie. Oh, wait, before any of all that, we have got a song coming out tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Redemption,
bro. This is a special track.
It really is.
This is a special song, okay? So if you're a person like me who's on the grind and pushing yourself as hard as you possibly can and feeling like you can't do it, but yet somehow you still get up every single day and do it, this song is for you. And I think that's a lot of you.
It's a fucking heartfelt song, man.
Yeah,
we knew it was special the moment you recorded it.
Yeah, man. I remember when we recorded it, that was when we were stringing this guitar. And I showed you how to do it. You were just like, I got it. I was going to do the whole thing. And you were like, nah, bro. Like, I got to see what you do now. Like, let me just take care of it. You go fuck around with the stew. And I was like, all right, bet. So I get over here. I sit down. And I immediately start playing. Which I actually no longer remember how to play. Yeah, but I have a video of me playing it, so it's okay. But then, once I made that piano part, I was like, oh, we got to make this a song right now. And
you were like, dude, if you never took that guitar, this song would have never been made. And I'm like, something so little like that.
Yeah.
Just altered the whole
Butterfly
fucking future,
effect.
Bro. That's so nuts, right?
Yeah.
Holy
it is crazy.
Shit, man.
So yeah, Redemption is dropping tomorrow. Really excited about that. Technically tonight at midnight. So if you guys are seeing this, you're going to see that.
Yeah, the podcast dropping the same day as the song. So
well, there's probably more people who are going to
stream the song.
Yeah, and watch the podcast episode anyways.
Yeah.
Which is probably good,
Well, we'll use the beginning clip, and then we'll use that to promote Redemption.
Yeah.
So Mildly Brown, tell us about this fucking movie, because I'm intrigued, man.
All right, man. I'm going to give you guys a general plot synopsis. This is very, very simple. It's called, this is a working title. I think we might still just call it that. It's called Happy Guy, Angry Guy. I play a really angry guy who's mad and salty all the time. And my boy Mars Hendrick, he plays a really happy guy. And essentially, the movie opens, it's very demonstrated in an opening sequence, how shitty my life is and how good his life is, how happy he is, how mad I am. We have the opposite kind of lives, but we both work at the same place. I'm a delivery driver guy for different packages and things at this business called Irreversible Paint Remover, which is Irreversible Paint Remover Incorporated, which is this substance that you put on a surface and you can't put paint on it ever again. It's paint remover. It's irreversible paint remover. So
irreversible paint remover.
Yes. So you cannot put paint there ever again. Once it's there.
Okay.
We're gonna have lots of little commercials for different stuff, spoof commercials. It's like a B movie kind of. So yeah, I get Mars Hendrick gets to work. His character, happy guy. And it's a party for him when he gets there. He's getting a promotion.
He's a painter?
Nah. No, nobody paints in this company. We just make the irreversible paint remover.
Okay.
He's the top
How did you even come up
salesman.
with this?
Bro, this has been. We took different ideas from our life, different inside jokes we had. Irreversible paint remover is actually from a long time ago.
Yeah.
When we were tripping acid and sitting in a car doing this alphabet game where you're oh, I went to the store and I got apples. I went to the store and I got apples and barbecue sauce. I went to the store and I got apples, barbecue sauce, and cantaloupe. Yeah. We got to I, and it was irreversible paint remover. It was literally Sayce. Yeah. it was amazing. But yeah, that was years ago, but we just we're oh, they work for this company, Irreversible Paint Remover Incorporated.
And both you guys work for the irreversible.
Yeah. So I get there, and the boss calls us both over, and he introduces, Mikey's character, and it's this is the greatest guy ever. Today he's getting promoted. He's getting my job. I'm giving him this is the greatest day of my life that he's getting my job. This is the pinnacle of humanity. This is the greatest person that ever existed. And he's telling this to my guy. He's like, you got to take him to his party because, you know, his party's not here. This is the office. We're going to this big-ass house party, this banger, bro. We're throwing a banger for this man. This is him.
Yeah.
All right, so he's like, you're a schmuck. Like, fuck you. Like, don't fuck this up like you did, you know, over at your last place. You know, my guy just got transferred over there for beating up some guy at the other wing. You know, at the other office.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I'm like, okay, I'll take this guy. Like, whatever you say, man. So I'm taking the man's to fucking his party, and he's annoying the shit out of me. Like my character is like, it's like Squidward and SpongeBob.
You're the happy guy.
No, he's the happy guy.
You're the bad guy.
Yeah, it's like Squidward and SpongeBob in there.
Okay,
so
bet.
he's just
All
like,
right.
he's just like, I'm just like,
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of hijinks ensue. The car breaks down. Somebody like pulls up behind us, and he's like a murderer, starts chasing us. Then we start running through the woods from this guy. And when we run through the woods, we run into all these other people, and each person is like a skit. When we run into one person in the woods, a whole skit happens with them, and then we keep running, and they get killed. And we just run through the woods a bunch of times. It's kind of like Friday.
I get you.
Meets Friday the 13th.
That's a good concept.
Yeah, and then
you guys have the whole like plot.
The whole script is written, bro. We know what supplies we need. We have that written down. We know what parts we have to cast. We haven't casted anything basically.
It's funny because the first time I ever met Mildly, I went to his house, and there was these things all over the wall. It was literally the script of the movie. And I was like, is that a movie? Or I forgot whatever happened.
It was a storyboard.
And it was like the whole wall was just like scene by scene of what's happening. I'm like, yo, these guys are onto something. I love them fucking imagination. That's like shit you'd see in the movie. Like,
yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so.
That could be, yo, you guys can even make that like a TikTok series, like a miniature TikTok series too.
Yeah, making
part
a movie.
1, part 2, part 3.
Yeah, I need to get on more stuff like that, more series.
That'd be fucking cool. Yeah, you should actually. That would definitely help grow your fan base.
Yeah, I have this like AI series I'm doing.
Oh, did you do that already?
I did one.
Yeah.
One of them, but I need to do another one.
Tell them about it, because I don't think they know. That's a crazy cool idea.
Yeah, I'm doing like, so basically I ask AI to give me a style of rap, 10 keywords, and a subject matter, and I make a song out of that. And yeah, that's that.
Yeah. That's cool. AI is fucking nuts, man.
AI is really wild.
We've talked about it on other episodes, but like this shit is getting bananas. Actually, I used AI helped me develop my logo. I created a new logo, and that's it right there. So I'm like, bet. I use numerology in that logo. You can't really see it too well, but if you go on my Instagram, you'll see it. I really want. If you see, it looks like an 8, and I kind of wanted the number 8 because I'm really like getting into numerology, and the 8 is associated with money and wealth. You know, Molly Brown's 8 life path too, just so you know. Money, man. This guy's gonna be a millionaire, bro.
It's also a number, like, I always heard that it's just like a super like leader, like you know, like big, like giant missions, like, you know, like just like, you know, great accomplishments and like a innovative thinker, like in general.
Yeah, you should follow GG33 on like TikTok and shit. This guy's like the top numerology guy, but like he's like in like he makes hundreds of thousands of dollars off gambling games because he knows, all right, today's a 9-day, this team was developed, blah blah blah, and he's like, all right, I already know who's gonna win, and he gambles these monies, like, and he's one of those big gamblers that does it. But anyways, and this logo is fucking. It's also a record player, and it's the 8 in infinity because I got infinite fucking loops to loop. You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. Yeah, it's also cool. Very cool meaning.
Because 03 Love, I think I'm moving on from 03 Love because, like I said in the last episode, I made a LLC, and now like so it's TeddyBeatzz LLC. Yeah. So I can't 03 Love kind of has no ties to like anything legally. So then I was just like, since it's the LLC, then now the music that I have out is under TeddyBeatzz LLC. So I was like, and 03 Love doesn't have any ties to my name, like TeddyBeatzz or something.
Yeah. So
now I'm like, all right, I gotta create a logo, something that people can recognize that and be like, oh, that's TeddyBeatzz. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I've been at, fucking grinding up, working on that fucking LLC. It's one thing after the next, bro. It's actually a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been
life
talking
is
to
so
banks.
much work. That's one thing I'm really struggling on in life is that, like, I feel like sometimes I just don't got it. Like, I don't have, like, enough, like, I have a lot of talent and, like, intellect, but sometimes my motivation is lacking in, like, doing a lot of grunt work is not really something I enjoy. Of course, who enjoys grunt work? Who enjoys stooge activities? Like, but like some people have this something I respect and am impressed by, which is an ability to just go through those grunt work, stooge activities to get to a certain point. Like, for years.
Yeah.
And like that is something I really respect.
You know, speaking of that topic, man, I did mushrooms 2 days ago, and I was watching this Hulu series called Our Universe, and yo, bro, all right, so these wild animals like in the safari, right? They're living life how it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it fucking hit me. I don't know if you saw my post.
I did,
bro. Life is not easy. It's really not meant. Like, bro, these animals literally have to always look over their shoulder. Always. Is someone gonna eat their cubs? Am I gonna eat today? Am I gonna do this? And it's like, you know, they go days without eating, and we're over here like, oh, I can Uber Eats Dutches on my phone. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like,
that's I saw that in that post.
We made this world up, bro. Like, these things that we want are like I feel like it made me realize we are expecting way more out of the fucking world than. But who knows? Then because humans are also a different breed. You know what I'm saying?
They are. But you definitely got a point there. I mean, you know, if we put things in that context, we definitely fight a lot harder on a regular basis instead of just expecting everything to be handed to us. There is a certain entitlement with humanity, and I was talking about with my therapist how I wish I was an animal because they don't get depressed. Like they just like
wild animal, yeah.
They don't get depressed, bro. You ain't never gonna see a fucking bird like, I don't want to fly today.
Yeah, right.
I'm depressed.
For real, that's what I was saying. It's like we make this shit up, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I realize my mind has been playing a lot of tricks on me. I'm really just like, oh my God. Like, if I could.
In what ways?
Because I know that I actually love my life. I know that I want to work hard. I want the results and the discipline. I want that. Number 3, I know who I am. I know the power, the strength, like the amazingness. I'm not somebody who's blind to what they can do. I know for a fact I'm a world-changing level artist. So like with all these things I know, if I could just like, also I have people who are legitimately grateful and loving towards me who love my music. I have fans, family, friends, people who love me. You know, like mad people who love me and support me and respect me. So it's just like I need to just like always remember these things. Like every single time I feel some type of way, I need to like just like dive into them. But you know, when you start feeling some type of way, you just don't remember to go there. You just like
I was gonna ask.
It's really hard to remember.
I know you do say that often. Like I gotta remember this. I gotta remember that. And I'm like, I guess maybe when you go through those emotions, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, it hides from me when I'm going through that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, life. And I'm really, like, actually a simple guy, too. Like,
when was the last time you did mushrooms? You think you need to do another mushroom trip, bro? I'll give you some chocolate.
I'm afraid of mushrooms. I don't want to go crazy because I trip too much.
Maybe it might be what you need.
I don't know.
Well, if you
I just get afraid of losing my mind forever because of how much I tripped. I tripped like hundreds of times. Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
Even, maybe, who knows, bro? Maybe even a small microdosic level, bro. Just
maybe that would be
a little bit, you know?
That's more interesting. Or that's more something I would be down for.
Yeah. And then, you know, go for a walk. I bet you'll get a lot of answers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is with you, bro, you're searching. You feel me? Like, you're trying. You know your life needs to get better, bro. And that's, like I said, step 1 is acknowledgement, you know? So, I think a lot of artists go through the same thing, though, too, you know? Like,
the Beatzz and Brown podcast, where you get to go through these stages with us, you know?
For real.
How we're feeling, you get to know, and then you get to see how we get through it.
Yo, because it's real shit. Like, yo, artists feel this way. You know how many times I'm like, I just want to fucking give up.
Yeah, like...
It's easy to give up.
Yeah, like, I actually think about just moving into the wilderness and, like, becoming an animal.
Becoming an animal?
Yeah, basically. Like, just, like, you know, giving up on society, just, like, by, like, you know, just if I die out there, at least I died like naturally, you know. At least I died like, you know, like
not from
the
stress
nature.
Levels. And
I didn't kill myself because I was like, oh, I need to be a great rapper. I don't have any love. No one cares about me. Where instead, at least I get to die like, oh, I ate a poisonous berry or I was attacked by a bear or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, savage mildly, bro.
Yeah, like.
But it's crazy, man. Like, why do we naturally always put this? Really, it's society that puts this pressure on us, man. I feel like.
I think they do, but also most people don't put the same amount of pressure that we put on ourselves. Like I have incredibly, you know, most people don't even acknowledge that they have talent, that they have this. Most people don't even get that far. When you get to a point like we are, where we have the talent, the skill, we have the mind, you know, we have the love, you You know, it's like it's a crime for us not to actually like go after it, and that's something that I definitely remember. Like, damn, with this level of skill and love and passion that I have for my art and my music and what I can really do, like, it's really wrong for me to ignore the call. It's like in the Bible when God sends Jonah to Nineveh, and Jonah's like, nah, I don't want to go to Nineveh. Like, I'm going to the other side of the world. Peace out. Like, I'm hopping on this boat. I'm going this way.
Yeah.
Nineveh's over here. He's like, I'm going to go this way. Peace out, God. I know you're God, and you just told me to go over here, which wasn't even that far from where I was, but I'm just going to go this way. And he sunk the whole fucking ship, and he got swallowed by a whale, and everyone else died because of him.
What a fucking dickhead.
He is kind of a dick, but we're not gonna be like him.
Yeah, I don't want to be like him.
I don't need the whale to come swallow me up. I'm going to Nineveh.
Yeah.
It's miserable. It's painful. It sucks. This sucks sometimes. You know, it would be easier for me to just give up music, go to work, use all of my creative energy to get a wife.
That's what they want.
Use all my creative energy to, like, woo over a woman, start a family, get her pregnant, get married, get money, like, work every single day on this job where I don't need to tell anybody, I don't need to know what I'm doing where somebody just tells me what to do all day. Like, there's no creativity in that lifestyle. You're not creating, you're not contributing.
Like, I feel like that's...
to the creation of reality.
I feel like that's, like... This... Alright, this is probably a trigger warning, what I'm about to say, but the Beatzz and Brown Show is known for that. Alright? I'm dropping a bomb.
Controversy.
I think, man... Listen, it's the purpose of the human race to have a kid and family, right? We're here to reproduce, whatever.
Just like other animals.
But at this point, right, man, like... I feel like that's the easy way out. And that forces you to give you a purpose rather than
actually finding
an actual internal purpose.
Just to say no offense to people who go through this, I respect all walks of life. This is just how I feel about it for me. And if you like, I'm sorry that you chose that way. Like, you work for someone else, bro. You're not contributing to your life's mission. Seriously. Most likely, you're contributing to his.
Yeah.
Although, some of you out there are working jobs, hard jobs, because you have a plan in mind. You got something you're trying to do, so you're working. You're trying to save that money. You got plans. You're trying to do something.
Perfectly well said, bro.
That I can respect.
Yeah.
Completely. But if you're just working and you don't have any kind of overarching goal, then you are a battery. Haven't we talked about this before? You're either a battery or you're someone who's getting powered by these batteries. I'm not a battery to nobody. I guess I'm a battery for TikTok.
Yeah, but nah, man.
That's the face my grandma used to make when she flipped someone off.
My grandmother would be like, yo, for real, because it's like, if you are working a job, man, in a regular job, right? And me and Madly kind of were having a similar conversation on the way here. Like, you gotta, if you're gonna work a job, you gotta have a bigger picture in mind. Like, if you're just like, I'm content working my 9 to 5, making X amount of money for my family, it's like, okay, so yeah, you're working for your family, but your internal purpose, you're always going to feel a lack of something. You're always going to feel like you're not doing enough or doing something because you're not working for yourself at this point. You're just working on another man's dream.
And those are the type of people that just leave work, spend like half their money on weed, like spend all their money like on junk food, like bullshit to just like satisfy them. Like, these are people like, like with no awareness of, like, they don't even care, like, they don't think to themselves, I'm buying weed and smoking it every single day because I'm numbing the pain. I do that, but at least I know that's what I'm doing. At least I know when I smoke this weed, I'm not like, I'm just doing this, haha, lol. I'm like, I'm smoking this because, like, I'm unable to cope with this, and like, that's something that I want to work through. I'm aware, so I have the potential to work through it because I'm aware. Life is hard.
On another note, man, I'm bald, and I used to not be. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and Mildly Brown was telling me how he wants to go back to...
I want to go back to my shaggy hair, man. Yeah, like...
I'm about to show these people
I used to... Like, my hair is not normally like this, bro. My hair is normally like shaggy, like long, and I feel like that's more me. And I try to conform to society by getting like fades and stuff and like shaving my head, like, and like dyeing it and shit like that, but it's like, nah, bro, I think I just want to be rock out like
just
me.
Keep the scruff you, bro.
Yeah, like just be natural to myself. Like,
I shaved my head. Actually, I never even talked about this. First, let me show you how I used to look. That was me 6 years ago. Look at that fucking hair. Holy shit. But you know why I cut it? It was kind of fucked up, man. My original reason I cut it. Okay, original reason. So back when I was kind of up to no good, started making trouble in my neighborhood.
You got one little fight?
I got one little fight. My dad got scared, bro. Not my mom. Nah, so I went to this business trip with my dad, right? And this was like the truth time. So this was when I was with Brandon. R.I.P. him. And, you know,
Lore.
I went to this business meeting, and these people were making millions of dollars, right? But I guess these fuckers were racist or something, man. But, like, yo, I talked well. I did everything well, you know what I'm saying? But they would not even look at me in my eye. They wouldn't even, like, they didn't even give me my respect. And I really didn't like that, man, because I was just like, yo, okay, I don't... In a way, I kind of, like, conform to them because I'm like, fuck it, let me shave up, let me clean up my look, you know? And sadly enough, though, bro, when I did shave my hair, I started getting respect like crazy. And people were respecting me and looking at me in my eyes and doing all this. And I'm like, that is so fucked up because I'm the same person. Actually, I was a way worse person then than I am now. You know what I'm saying? And, like, people were just respecting me just off my hair. You know?
That's how it goes, yeah, man.
And then I try to grow it back, and then I can't go through the awkward hair phase. Did you hit that?
I'm in it right now.
Nah, bro, it looks good, man. It's not. I don't feel like it's awkward. Is probably when it hits.
This is the Roman. That's what this is called, yo.
What's it called?
The Roman haircut.
Yeah.
It's like the Caesar cut.
It fits.
But yeah, when it gets a little longer, it'll be a little more Sayce.
Yeah, I just started shaving bald because it's cheaper.
You know, I don't know, all those fades, they kept shaping up my hairline. I'm never getting my hairline shaped up again, bro. I think that makes you go bald. You think? Dude, I saw multiple videos about it, too, where some guy was like, I never got a shape up once, look at my hairline. And, like...
And it was for
what happens is they keep pushing it back. Yeah. Like, they keep like, oh, make it straight. And they keep pushing it back. And, like, people were telling me I was going bald. And I was like, no, I'm fucking not. Yeah. Bro, like, what? Yeah. Like...
Are you? Let me see.
Maybe I am.
You're not. I don't see a patch. You're good, cuz. You're fine, bro.
I told you, they tried to gaslight me. But, like they always do. They try to convince me, oh, Louis going bald. Have fun, you're going bald.
If you do shave your head, though, bitches really might like it, man. Or these females, these felines.
Certain of them.
Yeah.
Certain of them will like it. Certain of them like the long hair. It's really just, you know, you gotta deal with the fact that some of them aren't gonna like you. I mean, either way, some of them aren't gonna like you anyways.
You did say it. You were like, certain girls like X, certain girls like Y.
I've known girls who like the straight look, but no matter what, I'm always gonna look like a fucking hooligan. You know, I feel like I look like more of a chill hooligan when I have longer hair. With shaved head, I look like a convict.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, really? For me, it's the other way. I feel like when I have hair, I look like a convict.
Nah, when you have longer hair, like those pictures of you with longer hair, you look silly. You look like you're a silly guy.
I was a silly guy though.
And now you look like you're about your business. For you, it really, I think it does benefit your overall image. Yeah. You know, also, because I remember you in high school actually. Now when I see the picture of you with the long hair, I remember seeing you around. I'm like, oh, look at this silly guy.
Well, I used to wear Hawaiian shirts. Like I used to wear those big flower shirts. Yeah, like you know, I was a silly guy.
Oh my gosh, yo.
But what happened is I used to keep it in a bun all the time. And even I would sleep with it in the bun, so then it would like go to rub here. And I'm not even like thinning out here. Like I can grow my hair back. You know, it is a little light, but I'm just like, it's so expensive to keep getting it cut. Let me just fucking shave this shit bald.
Yeah, they got that stuff too. If you really wanted to, it's only a couple clicks away, and then they hit you with the hit you with the stuff, the hymns, the stuff that makes you unbald.
You think that shit works though?
It's gotta.
I feel like there's so many products out there, and they say it works.
That is kind of like a way to feel.
Yeah.
Like I would do if I was going bald. I would probably do that.
Yeah. Also, another reason why I completely shaved bald, I started shaving bald at 21, and I was just like, no one at 21 is shaving bald. So I was like, I want to be different and shave bald.
I don't know. I'm sure I would look fine. Bald. I feel like you look good bald. You know, I feel like that suits you very well. Yeah. For me, I feel like I'm just a shaggy hair kind of guy.
Yeah, you would look scary if you were bald, man.
Yeah, all the time, bald, me, and with my beard when it grows out. Like,
yeah, bro, what?
I can't do that.
You should do it one day, bro.
I am more silly than that, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
I'm supposed to be more silly than that inherently, because I'm a goofy guy. Yeah. I'm a goober, the goofiest kind.
You know, it's funny that you say that, too, because it's like, a lot of people, one time I went to this restaurant, and the owner was there, and he was like, oh, what's up, man? He recognized me from the gym. He's like, what's your name? I was like, Teddy. He's like, you don't look like a Teddy. He's like, you look like a Tyrone who would kick my ass. I was like, nah, bro, not at all. And he was like, and then after I started talking to him for a while, he's like, you are a Teddy. You know, I was like, yeah, because people think I'm an asshole or mean or like I have a resting bitch face a lot of the times. I'm just, I don't know. I'm not a mean guy. I don't. I
You're
just like, I don't know. I just have that face. I don't like to smile all the time. My muscles need a break.
Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna smoothly change the subject over to yo. I'm about to throw shade right now.
Throw shade, bro.
So there's this cat named Metro who was a really good friend.
He
of
dropping
mine.
names. All right.
He's dropping names, bro.
Shit.
And I have music with him out on my stuff, which I just removed because of what I'm about to talk about. Okay, for years, like okay, we were a part of a friend group together, and this one guy, Tito, started tweaking on me hardcore, and we had this whole fight. I kicked him out of my house. You know, I tried to reach out to him, send him like a whole paragraph where I was like, yo, like this is that, blah blah blah, this and that, the third, the fourth, and then he was like, I'm not reading that. We're cool. And I was like, no, we're not cool. You need to read that. And then that's where we stopped being friends right there. So then this guy Tito and his girlfriend start spreading all these rape allegations against me out of nowhere. Like they were literally my best friends for like months. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I've had this information this whole time. Like, okay, like all right, sure, you didn't just make that up right now because you're mad at me and you think that's going to defame my career and defamate my character. So they start spreading those kind of rumors. Wow. And this guy Metro, who was literally like my best friend, a week prior told me he would never abandon me. Couple days after that, I noticed he wasn't responding to my text, and then he just texts me, tells me I'm a cancer, that I ruin everything, that I talk down to people, all I do is look down on people, and I'm a menace, I'm a tyrant, and all these things. And he just stops talking to me. So
this is recent?
No, this is about 2 years ago now.
Right.
So about a year after that, he calls me, tells me I was right about everyone, apologizes. I forgive him.
That you were right about everyone?
Yes, me.
Okay.
I tell him, yes, like, I try to tell you this. And then we have a whole multiple hour-long phone call about it where I think we're good. The next day, he yet again doesn't answer, doesn't respond, like, and just, like, basically says, like, nah, like, kind of acts like that conversation never happened, never talks to me for a while after that. Basically says, nah, we're not friends. Like, I love you too much. It's, like, this and that. Like, I'm just like, what, bro? So then I'm like, okay, whatever. Move on. Now, I think about this guy from time to time because he was someone I loved so much. Like, I consider this dude like family. I loved this guy so much. I'm the godfather of his children. Mm-hmm. I was the first person he called when his kids were born because he knew how reliable and who I was.
Yeah.
I was the first motherfucker he called. Still his kid's godparent to this day.
Yeah.
Which I take seriously. Once I get that bag, I'm gonna take care of those kids.
Yeah.
Like, that's like something that I care about.
Yeah. Big time.
So I talked to Mars about it. Because that's one of my other best friends. I'm like, yo, he can contact this guy. So I'm like, yo, like, you know, I've been thinking about this guy. I'm like, you should try to hit him up for me. Like try to see if we can arrange a meeting where we can talk. And he basically just like, he talks to him. The guy says that he misses me, this and that, X and O. But then he never responds to Mars again. Mm-hmm. Then, man's added me on Snapchat.
This is recent?
Yes,
okay.
Like a couple days ago.
Okay.
I messaged him. Then he immediately unadds me. And right there, I was like, you know what? Fine, bro. Removed all of our music from all platforms.
You think he was just trying to stir the pot?
I don't know what he was trying to do, bro.
What was the point of that? Adding you?
Well, I think this dude's just a fucking faded druggie. And I think that's it at the end of the day. But, you know, sometimes you can love people and believe in them so much, and then they just do this, bro. Like, sometimes you can treat people... He told me I was like a father figure to him. He told me all these things, bro. He filled my mind. Always referred to me as the GOAT. You know, like, just always gave me, like... the most love, like
validation.
Yeah, like we just had first thing he ever said to me was that I could be as big as Michael Jackson. When he heard me, he never talked to me before. He was in his tent, and it was like this camping show we were doing, and I was rapping and singing, and man walks outside and walks up to me and said, who was singing, who was rapping? And he tells me I could be as big as Michael Jackson. That's the first thing he ever said to me.
Yeah. It
reminded me so much of Brandon, bro. Like that moment, like if somebody immediately seeing me and just knowing, wow, this guy is a fucking star. And I loved him so much. It was the day after Brandon died that I met him.
Yeah, the day
Seriously.
after.
Well, the day after the car accident.
Wow.
Like, so crazy. It was really impactful to me. You know, like, and this is a person, I think about this guy, even still, like, I think about this dude, because I'm just like, damn, I fucking loved this dude so much, and I keep trying to give him chances to make this right, going out of my way to give him chances to fix what he fucked up.
And but you already tried to, like, make that right. And
so many times, and it's just like, the other day, I was just like, you know what, nah, man, I'm removing our music from all platforms, like it's done. Like, it's over.
But there was, like, no, like, other than, the only recent thing was, like, that Snapchat thing?
Yeah.
Word.
Like, well, I had heard about him talking about me. I had heard, like, when I was with certain girls, they would, like, take a picture of me, send it to, like, stories, and be like, oh, you're with the GOAT? He would, like, message them. And be like, oh, why, you're with the GOAT right now?
Oh, so talking up on you.
Yeah. But it's mad weird because then he's like, why are you hanging out with him? Like, then he starts, he's like this, he's like
maybe
that.
He's just a little jealous or something.
It's just so sad, bro, because I could never be jealous of someone, bro. Unless...
Facts, bro.
Sometimes I feel jealous that people get, like, more money and more views than me. I guess that is kind of, like, something I feel. But, like, it's not like I'm jealous of them, like, because of who they are. Like, I wish I was them. Like, I wish I was as talented as them or something like that. Like, no. Like, I wish that I could get money and views. Like,
yeah, I wouldn't even say that's jealousy. That's just, like, that's just basic needs almost.
It's a little competitiveness, too. It's like, I feel mad that I feel like a lot of people get more views and more clout than me when they don't do anything even half as amazing as something I do. Like, I be doing amazing things.
I mean, if that's bothering you, bro, maybe you just go clear your head, send him that text if he reads it or not, and then just leave it.
I've done that.
Don't expect to reunite.
That's it. That's why I deleted our music. That's why I'm never gonna try to hit him up again. Like never, bro. Seriously. Like.
But is that gonna do more damage to you, or is it gonna?
I don't know. There's nothing I can do. I've already.
So you shouldn't feel anything.
I've already told him. Like through Mars. I've said to him. Like I'm trying to, life is too short. That's it. Life is short, bro. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to make this right. I love you. There's no point. Like I don't even understand what's going on. Like let's just talk. I tried. So I'm not going to lose sleep over that. I know that I tried my best.
So you played your part.
I tried my best,
Good.
So
that's all.
If he has to live the rest of his life regretting that he never took the time to talk to me, that's on him.
But those allegations are crazy. That's like really crazy.
Yeah, he didn't make those. He just didn't stand up for me, which is very fucked up.
Yeah.
Because everybody was turning against me at that time, so he just found it easier, and he showed who he really was, and I didn't think that's who he was. I thought he really loved me. I thought a lot of people really loved me before in my life, and it turned out they didn't.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily love too, bro, because, it just... Thing is, too, like, I don't... The reason why, right, I don't go out to make as many new friends is because I know, like, things... Like, I told you, I think I said it in a podcast, but I know I told you, and it's like, I don't believe in forever. You know what I'm saying? And I believe the way life is, like, designed to be, bro, like, I said this before again, like, it happens for you, not to you. You know what I'm saying? So I never really look at, like... Oh, he betrayed me or her, that. I'm like, well, okay, let me see what I got out of that experience. You know what I'm saying? And then just be like, okay, I got this out of that experience. I learned this. That was his purpose, because some people are just a chapter in your life. They're not supposed to be through the whole book.
That's crazy. It's like some chapters are hard to get out of your head.
Yeah. But the chapters are important to make the book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, it's like...
I really cherished... like that relationship and the connection, the musical connection. Like when we would make music together, it was so fucking fun, so good, so much good times. Like, like I taught him how to freestyle. And I watched him grow into being actually capable of freestyling, like being almost as good as me, like as good as like, people who can really freestyle. So I was like, I watched him grow so much as an artist. Like that whole experience with his child, with when Brandon died and he was right there. It was just like
he knew Brandon.
Well, he knew
of him.
Yeah, like somehow, but like it. That wasn't like, it just when I met him, it just was like such a like
and it
was a shifting, it was like Brandon was playing this role in my life of believing in me that hard, and then he immediately took over like the second he was gone.
People don't talk about this enough, bro, but like the biggest heartbreaks are usually not from a significant other. It could be from a friend. A friend can give you your biggest heartbreak. A family member can give you your biggest heartbreak. A heartbreak doesn't. My biggest heartbreak was through family, bro. Like, it wasn't through a breakup, and it's funny because when I broke up with my girlfriend of 5 years, I didn't shed a single tear. Bananas, right? But I'm just like, my heart has been, as a child, it was broken. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it can never, like, I just don't think I could feel that pain again, that level of pain. And I'm just like, and I almost become numb to it. But who knows? This shit might come out of me in a couple years. Maybe when I'm 40, it has to come out.
I've had so many heartbreaks that it's hard to even tell. They all hurt me a lot. Like every time it happens. My heart breaks all the time. My heart like rebuilds itself really fast. And it's just like love. Like I just want to love so bad,
But you don't really like develop a callus, huh?
No, that's like as the same part as that's good, because that's part of why that's part of why my lyrics are so good, bro.
Yeah.
That's part of why like I can make a song like Redemption, or I can make a song like the one we just made.
That's my ego developed through that. I guess that was my callus. It was my ego, my whole persona a lot, because that me believing in myself is my biggest like almost fuck you to the
Yeah,
world. You know what I'm saying?
I still try to hold on. I hold on to that pretty well. I still think I'm the best. I still think I'm him. I'm fucking,
Yeah. But
I
that's
am
such a
just
good quality you
sensitive
have,
guy.
believe it or not. It's a tough quality you have, but it's a good quality, man.
It's good quality. All right, people, listen. We're going to end right here abruptly because, this is as long as we go.
This is 34. All right, so this is episode 12, guys. We have Redemption dropping tomorrow.
Redemption!
Today, if you're watching, May 12th, it's dropping, man. Fucking great episode, man. 808 and heartbreaks. That's what we're going to call it so we don't get copyrighted. All right, bye, guys.